Welcome back to the shed. Today we're going to do some work on the bread box. And what I want to try is, I noticed that one of these rear bearings in the drive was loose. So I have a new metal differential, new drive shaft with the metal gear and a metal spur on its way. So what I'm thinking about doing, again for shites and giggles, is instead of putting grease in this differential, put some silly putty. So let's see if we lock these diffs, what happens? Does it still drive? Does it blow up? And worst comes to worst, it blows up and the Amazon delivery man shows up tomorrow or the next day, and we're back in business. And we won't do the silly putty, but that's what I'm gonna do, the silly putty, so you don't have to. So anyways, I'm not gonna make you sit through and watch me take all this crap apart. You've seen it before. So as soon as I get the differential off and opened, I will be back. So either the grease hasn't come out of it, or I don't know what. This is pretty tight right now. What do I do with that screwdriver? Oh. So I know why that was so tight. I forgot. I put a O-ring right here because that bearing was toast. So I think I loosened this screw right here. Put that O-ring on. So that's why that's so tight, because it's not tight on this end. So, alright, here we go. Get most of that grease out of there. I really think it makes a big difference, to be honest with you. I'm sure it does when you're doing 100 miles an hour. But for science right now, I'm going to say let's get as much as we can off and call it good. There's that one. Now, these do have little shims, little washers on the outside of, see it right here. So make sure you don't lose those. All right. Ooh, look. I think I looked in there. All right, now. All right, so that has both. That has one. That has one, and that has one. That has one. All right, now, if you've done this, you know. If you haven't done this, this is where it gets tricky. There is a notch on this bar and trying to find it. Okay, right there. All right. So there's a little notch in there, and there's a notch in this one. So when you put this notch up, and then this notch will go down. Now, where did that little washer go? I put too much in there. Alright, those little gears killed me. So I'm just kind of cramming a little bit in at a time. I think that's about all I can get in there. Should start squirting out these little sides right here. Alright. So let's button this one out. Now I gotta find the screw holes. Locked. All right. So that's the front. No, I'm sorry. That's the rear. I'm going to try the rear done and see if that makes a difference, and then I'll do the front and or whatever the case may be. I hate grease. The passion. It's like glitter. Back enough together. I'm not going to put the top bar on until I want to do the front. Take this out front and drive it. I'm not putting this on until I do the front of this. And it's getting late. I gotta stop doing this stuff in the middle of the night. All right. Has a little bit of give in there, not much. This ESC button is jacked. Can't even see. Alright, so I ended up pulling the front diff out. And do that at the same time. I'm just pulling like just a little tiny bit off. And this, try to get it down. Where's this? Must have got enough in it this time because Squeezed it through the holes. Alright. Alright. I guess I pushed so much pressure I shot all that grease out that bearing. Or past that bearing. Alright. Got a little turn in it. That's alright. Alright. All buttoned up. That's it. Let's see where those metal gears come in. Alright, cheers.